Bet you didn't know I have a podcast? Check it out wherever you get your podcasts.
Perfect. How to get organized, how to get your life together. It's a working title. In November of 2021, I decided to merge my channels, and it was a huge thing that I've been wanting to do for a long time. But now that that's done, I feel like a lot of you guys are seeing my vlogs for the first time. I'm getting a ton of comments from everyone saying, my life looks perfect, that my life is so put together and I'm so aesthetic naturally. How am I so organized? How are you so energetic? How are you so determined and focused? And how do you get so much done? Why are you so productive every single day? All of these things, and I'm having this weird revelation where I'm realizing that you guys are seeing just the perfect parts. And I realize that I make these videos and I do make them very aesthetic. And a lot of times the aesthetic part kind of coincides with this idea that life is perfect, but it's not. And that's what I'm here to tell you. There are so many things that I have to do on a regular basis to get my ass in shape, to make sure that I'm challenging myself every day, to make sure that I am staying on top of things, because this last year has been hard. Staying focused and productive has never been harder for me in my life. But there are so many habits and tricks that I have acquired over the last few years of life that have really helped me in this time. So here are 10 of my favorite things that I do on a regular basis to stay productive and determined and focused. And I think all of these things are what makes it look like I have my life together. I definitely do not, but here's what's working for me. To-do lists are game-changing. If you don't like doing to-do lists, then you need to make yourself like doing to-do lists, because they have changed everything for me. The best thing I can recommend for to-do lists is to make a to-do list the night before of everything that you need to get done that following day. Wake up, look at your list, and that way you are mentally prepared for what needs to be done and you have something to physically check off when you finish it. That satisfying feeling of actually checking something off is unreal, and I think really helps with the I need to get it done mentality. You could do it on your phone, your laptop, you could do it on a scratch piece of paper. I go way out of the way and I'm a little extra, and I have these daily to-do list notepads. I personally love these. It has the day, it has your top 3 things that you have to get done, like top 3 most important, a whole list of things that you need to get done over here, self-care list, a gratitude area, and then a list for notes. I use this every single day and I leave it right here. So when I wake up in the morning and I walk over here to go get ready for my day, I see my list and I know what I need to prioritize for that day. Again, the notepad is a little excessive, but you get what I'm saying. Write it all down. It'll change everything. Something else that has proven to be a very helpful tool for me are podcasts, and not just any podcast, because a girl loves her podcasts. Specifically news podcasts. So much has gone on within these last 12 months that I needed to be educated on, that I needed to form my own opinion about, whether it was political or simply just newsworthy stuff going on in the world. I think it's really important that I don't get all of my information from one source, and I personally need things broken down. These podcasts really break it down for me and allow me to understand fully what is going on. And then also, because I then fully understand it, I'm able to create my own opinion on the topic. And I think that was really crucial for me this year, because I have a hard time forming my own opinion on things. This is something that has never been harder for me in my life. I've never been an early morning person, but never in my life have I wanted to sleep in so much. And I think that's just what comes with this year when we're stuck at home and we are all kind of battling that little depression that we've been struggling and not wanting to say out loud. I've fallen into this bad habit of watching TV before bed, and it does not help with sleeping. I think I might need to go on some kind of fast or, kind of cut it off for a little bit, because I can watch shows all night long, and the next thing I know, it's 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still wired because these shows are programmed to leave you on a cliffhanger so that you feel like you have to watch the next one. That being said, go to bed early. That's all you have to do. And I'm not saying you need to go to bed at 7 o'clock at night, but going to bed at midnight, it's not great. It's not great. I have been doing this for about 2 years now, but making your bed every single day makes you feel like you've got it together. Like it doesn't matter what you've got going on the rest of your day, you made your bed and you can physically, mentally check that off of your to-do list. And it just puts you in the mood to continue to check things off your to-do list. It doesn't matter how messy my room is. If my bed is made, I feel like my room is cleaner. I feel a little more put together. I feel like my room is organized, and I highly recommend that you do that first thing in the morning. This isn't always necessary. So pre-pandemic, oftentimes when I had a big day coming up, I would lay out the clothes that I wanted to wear the night before. I kind of started doing that again, and it helps a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I waste a lot of time trying to figure out what I want to wear. Especially in the morning when I'm not fully awake and I'm moving slow. I could stand in my closet for hours and try to figure out what I want to wear. Let's be realistic. It's some kind of sweatpant or legging these days, but that's fine. And it doesn't need to be a full put together outfit. Just whatever you're going to wear that day for whatever activities you have planned that day, set it out the night before. It'll eliminate any standing and wondering time in your closet trying to figure out what you're gonna wear. Once that's done, you will be moving a little more efficiently in the morning. You'll just grab your clothes, change, throw your hair up, get ready, and you won't have to think about it. One of the most important things that makes me feel like I have my life together is money management. And I'm just gonna say it, money is hard to handle. Money is hard to talk about. I get weird with money and I don't wanna say the wrong thing, but it's so important that you learn how to budget for yourself. These last 5 years, I have grown dramatically in the how to budget, how to save department. Granted, I'm 30, so I would hope that I would have my finances in order at this age, but I am so happy to say that I am finally figuring it out. And when I have a large amount of debt and no plan of action for how to attack that debt, I get scared, I get overwhelmed, and I feel like I'm a mess and I can't get my life together. Which leads me to this next part. We have a sponsor for today's video. This is Upstart, and they are here to help you get your finances in order. Whether you have a large amount of debt that you are trying to pay off, or you have a credit card that you have been avoiding and to check the balance because you're scared to see what that number will be, Upstart is here to help you get your finances on track. Upstart is the fastest and easiest way to get a personal loan to pay off your debt all online. That's the best part of this whole thing. You don't gotta go anywhere, it's all online. Upstart finds smarter rates with trusted partners because they assess more than just your credit score. With just a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate upfront for loans from $1,000 to $50,000. You can get approved the same day and receive funds as fast as 1 business day, which is unreal and unheard of. So if debt feels like it's taking over your life, it's time to get a fresh start with Upstart. Find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/Ashley, ASHLEY. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. So again, guys, go to upstart.com/Ashley and get your finances in order and inevitably your life in order. Also, I've become a little bit of a budgeting queen these last few years. So if you guys want any more videos or conversations on money, I would be more than happy to talk about it and to share a little bit of that part of my life with you guys. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want more money talks. On to the next one. Intentional me time has been so soul fulfilling for me. I feel like with the whole stay-at-home order, it felt like I had to work hard. I had to stay busy so that I wasn't sitting around focusing on how devastating this last year has been. Whether it's a walk or it's meditation or it's devotional or journaling time, or it's just sitting outside listening to music, whatever it is that fulfills your soul, you need to allot a very specific, very intentional amount of time to do that. Otherwise, I think your soul will just slowly feel like it's getting chipped away because of all the negativity that's been going on around this year. I've been doing meditations in the morning and devos and Bible time in the morning. It has put me in the best place, and I am so happy for that. And I've prioritized that over everything else. Even something as simple as going outside and letting my bare feet touch the grass with some grounding time. I really feel fulfilled when I do stuff like that, whether it's the beach or just my backyard. I think without some time like that, your life can feel very in disarray. Something else that you guys comment all the time is that I eat really, 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 really healthy. And the truth is, yes, I do. I do that intentionally because I feel great when I eat healthy. Now, I will go ahead and say, I want to make sure I say this very clearly. I do not eat perfect and I don't eat that way all the time. I have become really, really good at eating very clean Monday through Friday. I love it because it's a weekday, it's a work day. I personally feel like I shouldn't be splurging on a burger or fries or pizza or pasta or something that I really love on a weekday because that's my intentional work time. Fun food, that is perfect for going out with friends, for weekends, for something fun and exciting. That's what I save that food for. But I have really gotten good at separating the two. So if that's something that you haven't tried, I highly recommend trying it. I obviously am not as strict as I used to be in my eating plans just because of the state of the world right now. But I have gotten back on track during the top of this year and I am feeling great again. And that's one of my favorite things to do is healthy eating during the weeks and then little splurges. Don't go too hard because your stomach will hate you for it on the weekend. A lot of you guys say that I have a very aesthetic life, and I genuinely think it's because I listen to extremely aesthetic music while I'm getting ready for my day. I have a slow morning playlist that I like to listen to first thing in the morning when I'm devoing, when I'm making my coffee. And then I have a playlist that I like to listen to when I get ready. I think it just gets me in a good mood. For me personally, I think it's fun to hear the same songs and know that, oh, I should be getting ready around this time. Or, oh, this song makes me feel excited for life. I'm gonna listen to it first thing in the morning because it gets my head on the right track. Does that make sense? And then this last and final tip you guys are gonna laugh about, but I have been working from home for years, since way before this whole stay-at-home order, and I cannot push this enough. Wear real shoes. Stop wearing socks, stop wearing slippers. If you are walking around in your socks trying to be productive, I don't know why, but you will not be as productive as you would be if you were wearing regular shoes. And believe me, it's completely mental. There's no scientific proof or logic to this, except that I feel like my life is together and I am getting shit done when I have real shoes on. So I really hope that this was helpful for you guys. I definitely do not have my life together, but when I do all of these things on a regular basis, sometimes it does feel like my life is a little bit in order and more manageable and easier to control. So if you guys want more tips like this in the future, please let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be coming soon.